Hey everybody, Drew here from Pella Cars. Super excited to bring you guys this beautiful 2015 Volkswagen Jetta. It's the 1.8 liter turbo SE model with an automatic transmission, leather seats which are heated, and a sunroof. It is in incredible shape all the way around. I just want to walk you guys around the car, show you some of the features, take you for a ride, and of course point out any little flaws that wouldn't show up in the photos. That way there's no surprises. First of all, there's a little scratch right there in the hood. Not sure if that's from like a snow brush or something like that. It comes from an area much less snowy than here, which we'll get to. Little scratch right here, little scratch right there. The wheels are in excellent shape. There's a little bit of staining, which I'm going to be able to get out when it's not so cold outside. It's a chemical that needs to be used outdoors. Little scratch on this one right here. This door has a very, very faint ding right there. Very faint ding right here, and a little bit more of a pronounced ding right here. While we're on the topic of wheels, the tires have more than enough tread to get you through winter, and of course to pass inspection. New tires are optional, which of course we could discuss when you're here. The worst thing on the whole car is this scratch right here. If I walk back to, where the picture of the car would be taken at this angle, you can see it doesn't really show up. So that's, again, the purpose of these videos is to show you stuff like that. It's got a Class 1 trailer hitch on it, which in most cases for a car like this, you'd only use for like a bicycle rack or perhaps like a single jet ski. And there is wiring in the trunk for it as well. That can be removed if you don't want it. Back bumper's in great shape with only a couple very tiny little chips. Which by the way will be touched up. The driver's side of the car has nothing to mention other than, again, the wheels have a little bit of staining, which we'll take care of as best we can. They should all be at least as clean as like that one. There was a repair on this mirror. I'm not sure you could see that, but if I step back, you can see again from a photo position, you wouldn't see it. Up close, you can see where the plastic has been repaired right there. So I'm going to show you guys the trunk and under the hood, and of course underneath. So like I said, this is from a much less snowy area. This came from Long Island, and they get a lot less snow than we do, and when they do get snow, they don't use the salt that we use, or nearly the amount of it. So extremely clean, other than a few leaves, extremely clean under there, with virtually zero rust. Your typical Rochester 2021 model or 2020 model is going to look probably not even that good. So off to a great start to see this car to like 300,000 miles, right? So inside, there's definitely some staining in the cargo area. This is called the Cargo Protection System. I'm not sure if it came with 4 of these, but there's only 3 now. They Velcro onto the carpet so you can keep your cargo from shifting around. There's that stain there, which I'm not sure I can get out, so I want you to know about it. The roadside assistance bag has a little mark on it, and the first aid bag does as well. And again, there's the wiring for the trailer. Altogether a really clean trunk, just does have, a little bit of signs of use. The seats fold down, which I won't do, but they do both fold down. And there's a pass-through for like just skis, I believe. We will go under the hood here. Super quiet and smooth. Again, it's the 1.8 liter 4-cylinder turbo, which is awesome because you're getting more power than the 5-cylinder that was available, or at least it was in previous years of this. You're getting much more power than the 5-cylinder or a 6-cylinder in some cases. Definitely more power than a 5-cylinder, but with the gas mileage of a 1.8 liter. So absolutely fantastic. Gonna take you guys for a ride. It's quite nice on the inside. The only flaw in the entire inside is there was a repair to the seat there, which is pretty common on these types of seats. It has push button start, but strangely, it does not have the key that stays in your pocket at all times. You need to take out the key and press the unlock button to get in the door. There's no sensor on the door, but once you're in the car, you just press the brake and press that button to start it. It has, I was off on the mileage, 118,910 miles. It has an absolutely killer stereo, ice cold AC, hot heat, heated seats. Both sides, of course. These seats are not power, but they're heated. Manual controls, which work great, and it's got cruise control, volume control here, skip your radio stations or your CD tracks or whatever. It's got Bluetooth, and then quite an intuitive trip screen with all kinds of choices for the information you want to look at. So I'm going to put on my seatbelt here and take you guys for a ride. And by the way, it will come with a full synthetic oil change and a new New York State inspection, just like all of our cars. So it's quite powerful. I'm gonna get out on the road here and we'll do a little bit of driving. So I'll get on it a little bit. You can hear the turbo, which is really cool. It's very connected to the road. It's smooth, you know, like you'd expect from a Volkswagen, but very sporty and very tight. The automatic transmission shifts just like it should. You can feel almost like somebody's shifting a manual for you. It's a very, very well designed, very, you know, road connecting feel in the automatic transmission, which is, you know, definitely a German car thing, which I think is awesome. Gonna try to get up to some highway speeds here. We'll give you a little bit of acceleration. The low end torque on this, I'll take my hand off the road by the way, or off the steering wheel, nice and straight, straighten up until we're perfect again, and hit the brakes. As you see, it brakes straight as well. Plenty of low end torque, which means, you know, it doesn't have to wind up the engine like crazy before you start feeling power. So anyways, my name's Drew. Hopefully this video helped you guys decide if you want to come and take a look at this car. We hope you do, and we would love to meet you. You can reach out through the website at www.pellacars.com, or you can just call me, Drew, at 585-771-0111. Thanks.